What's up, guys? This is English Grammar Explained, and this time I will definitely finish this huge exercise number 7 from RoundUp 5. And this is part 2. The link to part 1 is the video description. And now I'll try number 11. What is this? Well, I'm afraid of, something. Go out alone at night. So, I'm afraid of going alone at night. Easy. Here I have this preposition of here, and it makes my life easier. So, I suppose that here I have ing form, not infinitive. But in reality, not everything is just so easy, and I should take into account the meaning of my sentence, what I mean using infinitive with some verbs. So, I'm afraid of going alone at night. That means I'm frightened. I'm frightened or I'm scared to go alone. That's the basic meaning of this sentence. I am frightened. What about number 12? He's afraid to walk home alone at night. Well, it seems it's the same thing, but here I use infinitive, to walk. So, what's the difference? When I use afraid with infinitive, I want to tell that I just don't want to do something. I don't want to walk alone. That's it. Maybe I'm not frightened. I'm not scared. I'm not afraid of this. But I don't want it. That's very, very important. So, what about number 13? She forgot, maybe to invite one of her best friends to the party. And yes, here I put infinitive. She forgot to invite. So, what I mean when I use forgot with infinitive? What is this? That means I don't remember. Or I didn't remember. Well, here is the past, so she didn't remember to do something. That was her plan, that was her intention, but she forgot, she didn't remember. That's just like number 1 here. Remember to go in the future or now. So, the same thing is here in the 13. Well, what about number 14? I'll never forget, and then traveling by plane for the first time. Here I have ing form, traveling. Why? Because here my forget means that I will never forget some event in the past which really happened. It actually happened, and I will never forget it. Okay, what about number 15? On the way home, he stopped, to buy, maybe, some chocolate. And that's right. Here, he stopped to buy, not buying. So why? What's the matter? The point is that we have 2 actions here. This is one action. He stopped. This is another action. To buy. Maybe he stopped to buy. I think that's one thing, really. And this on the way home means that he was going home. Then he stopped. And then, after he bought some chocolate, he continued going home. So, this action just interrupted my process. That's very important. Well, when some action interrupts me doing something, well, in this case, I use infinitive. On the other hand, in number 16, he stopped, then something study, and turned on the TV. Here I have another sort of situation. Here I put ing form. Why? Because here he was doing something, then he stopped, and then he started something else. He was studying for some time, and then he finished, and I will throw away this end. He finished and he turned on the TV after he finished his studies. Well, what about number 17? These windows are dirty. They need then wash. And here is very interesting situation because need is a kind of unique verb. I can use either infinitive or ing form after need. Well, it means quite the same no matter what I use, but if I use ing form, I need this, washing. And if I want to use infinitive, I should use passive infinitive. They need to be washed. The meaning is the same, but the structures are different. Well, what about number 18? I want then something, maybe to speak, to Sally, please. And of course here I use infinitive because we always use infinitive when we want to do something. But this verb want is kind of interesting because it means two things. Well, let me make up my own sentence. 18a. And here I'm going to use ing form. My car wants fixing. Something like this. Well, in some way, this sentence is just like number 17. Here we have need washing. Well, that's quite the same. Need can replace this wants, and here can be needs. Needs fixing or wants fixing. Well, it's all up to you. So if want means need, I use ing form instead of infinitive. Unlike here, I want to speak, my intention, or I intend to speak, or I wish to speak. Maybe wish is better. I wish to speak. Okay, what about number 19? She's really sorry for maybe shouting at you yesterday. And yes, here I put ing form, shouting. Why? Somebody can say, well, easy, because here we have preposition, and we always use ing forms after prepositions. Yes, that's right. As for a general message of this sentence, it really means that she did something wrong yesterday, something bad. She shouted at somebody, at me, for example. And now, because she is sorry for this. So she regrets, or she is sorry. Now, that's very important. For something bad in the past, or maybe she is sorry that she did something bad in the past. This connection between past and now is very important. So, what about number 20? I'm sorry, then maybe to hear you've been ill again. And here I put infinitive, to hear. Here I am sorry for something in present, some present action. In other words, in number 19, I apologize. I apologize for something in the past. And in number 20, I apologize. That's the same thing, but I apologize here for something in present. Here for past and here for present. And that's the difference. Well, and we are done. That is all for now. That is part 2 of this exercise 7 from RoundUp 5 book. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video.